that, Kevin? What? It's January? Shit. It's February. It's February. Kevin, it's February. Greetings amigos and welcome to the Hoax Show. Do you like horror games? Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
Developed by LucasArts and published by Konami in September of 1993, Zombies Ate My Neighbours is a throwback to the classic horror movies of the 1950s. A cross-platform title that didn't sell incredibly well on its initial release. Even though it had promising reviews, this game wouldn't be appreciated until years later. The premise of the game is to save 10 of your neighbours before they are killed by monsters. You must play as either Zeke or Julie and blast your way through 55 expansive levels to do so.
The one thing you'll realise about this game is it doesn't take itself very seriously.
This game has a very off-the-wall, tongue-in-cheek sense of humour that manages to blend the right balance of humour and parody without it ever feeling stale or outdated. Every monster in this game pays homage to its movie counterpart, even down to the effectiveness of weapons based on these depictions. The game features a large array of enemies including zombies, aliens, werewolves, vampires, chainsaw maniacs, mummies and Frankenstein monsters. There are also levels where the enemies are exact replicas of your character.
Wait, you're not me. Who are you? I'm you. Who am I? You're also you. So if you are you, then I am you. And I must be. And you are?
Oh, you want to go, Sam?
Oh, bro, calm down, bro. Right, come.
You don't have to save all 10 neighbours in a stage to progress, but saving at least one neighbour is vital to retain the motion of the game. But just like Newton's third law, every action has an equal and opposite reaction, which holds true to this game. The number of victims you let die in a stage will decrease the number of victims you can save in the following stages. So if you have 5 victims and 3 dies, then the next level you only have 2 to save.
But be careful. Run out of neighbours and, well, it's game over.
My only question is, why do the neighbours just stand there? It's a fucking zombie apocalypse. Run for your fucking life. Just imagine if The Walking Dead was like that.
Rick, what we gonna do?
Well, I'm just gonna kick back and chill. If only there was a sheriff to save us!
Rick, stop chilling, they're killing the children!
Though this game may seem simple at first, be under no illusion, this isn't an easy game. The first 5 or so levels act as tutorial stages, teaching you the basic mechanics of the game. But after that, it's quite literally every man for himself. And let me tell you, this game will fuck you. You begin with 3 lives and no continues. Combine that with a sense of urgency in the form of rescuing your neighbours and a constant onslaught of monsters, and you have a game that can be challenging to the point of being unfair. It is necessary to keep as many victims alive as possible in the earliest stages if you stand any chance of surviving until the end.
Do it. You can do it. Get through it. But I'm only human. And I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human. And I crash and I break down.
The weaponry in this game is just as comical as you'd expect. You begin with nothing more than a water pistol, but soon you'll have an arsenal that includes weed whackers, rocket launchers, soda cans, tomatoes and plates. In addition to weapons, you also collect items, which include a potion that changes you into a monster, a clown which acts as a decoy, and Pandora's box. This game also features an awesome co-op mode, so you and a buddy can battle the hordes of flesh-eating monsters together.
But I don't have any friends.
Holy motherfucking Jesus on a bicycle! What the fuck is that? Step right up, come and see the Titanic toddler. I think I blew up the baby. Titanic Toddler is the first boss of the game, and in my opinion one of the hardest I've faced. Other bosses in the game include a snakeoid-like creature which comes out of the ground and attacks you, and Dr. Tongue when he turns into a giant spider. These are the only bosses I've seen, as I've never finished the game. I am disappointed at the later stages of this game. The graphics are good for the time and the music is some of the best of the 16-bit era. It does a fantastic job of satirising the monsters they took influence from and gives it that B-movie feel that no other game of the time had. But what lets it down is it gets too difficult too quickly. This game is an endurance test for even the most hardcore of gamers. Even though this game has a password system, I wouldn't recommend it. Passwords won't save your weapons or items you hold, it just ends up making the later levels more difficult than they should be. That being said, this game still holds up incredibly well today, and is a must own for anyone to add to their collection. Now excuse me, I have a baby to fight. Thank you for watching. Round 1. Fight.
You what? Yeah, come on, take it, yeah, ooh, there's some move there. Ah, yeah, gotcha. Wow, yeah, yeah, gotcha. Come on, fast, let's do this. Oh, check myself out. Oh!
Why hello there, thank you for watching my very special Halloween episode in February. If you would like to subscribe, that would be very nice. You can also like and comment this. Also, you could check out my other videos. Why not?